G'day guys, hope you're well and happy wherever you are. It's night time now and I'm standing next to a street light just to get some light into this video. It's been 6 months since I've been in the van and I've really enjoyed it. You know, one of the best things about traveling in a van is you get to meet lots of interesting people along the way. And a few days ago I met one. I was at the beach and a guy came rolling past on his pedal-powered vehicle, and I just struck up a conversation with him, and he had a really fascinating story. And as I'm looking for videos to make, I asked him if I could meet him the next day and spend 30 minutes or so interviewing him. So the result is this video. I found him to be a really inspiring person. So I hope you enjoy this video and look forward to making more in the future. All right, guys, take care.
Mate. Excuse me, money. My name's David William Lewis. So born in June of 1980 in Tasmania, actually. And although I've spent the majority of my life up here in Queensland, by the time I was 4, I grew up on the Sunshine Coast, hinterland, Kenilworth. I started after leaving school, but I was into renewable energies and got into building as well as music. Like I didn't really get to decide. 22 years, just ready to start life, and I was put in bed, like reborn again. Deep dish brain injury happened to me in the year 2003. So a few days short of 18 years ago. I stacked my brand new Triumph TT600 sports bike Triumph. So that put me in a coma for 43 days. It's a 73-year-old lady actually turned her vehicle across my path of travel, so I didn't stop in time. I have an impairment of my brain being damage to my left frontal lobe and various places in my brain have developed scar tissue. So I guess it's like a blockage in the neural pathway where the brain simply wants to get a message from here to here, but there's scar tissue in the way, kind of make it hard for my thought pattern to work out where it's going. I'm not sure. No. Just remember having to learn to sit up, talk, do everything. 22, turning 23.
Wow.
No, I can't remember. Yeah, it's just you're laying there, but I couldn't. I can't even remember not being able to move or do anything. I don't know. It was kind of been that bad, or I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think I may have 2 breakdowns on record, but first I can't put a finger on having anxiety or anything inside of me. I'm not sure on exactly because I waited 5 years or so and I was barely even out of a wheelchair at the time. So I can't really remember that because yes, it would have made me a multi-millionaire if I hadn't had the accident in Melbourne or any other state in Australia but the Northern Territory. Most states have a compensation accident scheme. If you're injured, you tend to just get a hefty payout regardless. But so in Queensland, they just had to pin as much as an accident on me as possible to say, it's your fault, not the lady who hit you. I don't, it doesn't register. Initially, when I had the accident, I wanted to start hemp homes, being housing for environmentally minded people. Mum registered that business name and put it next to my bed. And I forgot to renew my business name, so I lost that name. There's a company in Australia who has hemp homes, but I'm Oz Hemp Co. Out of the over 2 million different areas that can be hemp-based, I want to do a few of them. I want to build, I want to... Well, down low, down under was going to be the big cycling adventure. Down low on my tricycle, down under is where I'd go. And initially to yell my initials, and I was gonna attempt to be a rapper, down low was my stage name. But then I just kind of lucky it didn't go there to, could have been taken the wrong way, so to speak, down lane. So as I went around Tasmania initially, some funds were donated and then given to the organisation Young People in Nursing Homes, who are looking at helping remove the younger people who have been placed in a nursing home, whether it be due to brain injury or whether it be various other disabilities or whatever.
So what do we call this type of bicycle that you're in?
Recumbent tricycle.
So it's obviously got 3 wheels, so it's stable. And where did you buy it from?
I actually bought it from Man into Wanton, but it's exported from England, this model.
It's a pedal assist bicycle, right? Well, yeah, tricycle. It's got the Shimano engine in it. So how much does it cost for this little bicycle, like a pedal assist tricycle?
About $15,000.
15,000. And how long have you had it for?
Not quite a year now.
Yeah. And how long can you pedal with a full battery charge with the pedal assist? Like, what sort of range you get?
Well, on just economy, you can get about close to 200 kilometers from a full single battery charge, or with the maximum assistance level around about 92 kilometers.
92.
Full charge.
And it only works when you're pedaling, or can you operate it without pedaling?
This model only works whilst pedaling.
Yeah. And steering, like you steer the bike?
Just got a handlebar, snaps it here.
And the brakes are just the one lever?
Yeah.
And that just operates the front. It's got drum brakes.
And this park brake here from the back.
Oh, okay, that's the handbrake. And this on the back, that's the battery, is it?
Here you got these lights.
Oh, so that battery just powers your flagpole. Yeah, that's cool. Because when I met Dave yesterday, it was kind of getting dark, and at night time, that pole really lights up. So that's obviously not just decoration, but for safety, I guess, right? On the streets, because you are pretty low to the ground, right? So
down low.
And the battery, so where does the battery live? In the bags? Oh, right, it's down there. Oh, it's only a relatively small battery, isn't it?
Yeah.
And just one of those, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can mount secondary if you want.
That's super cool. And so are you basically on the bike every day?
Yeah. Day up every now and then, but this is after I had my accident. At present, I haven't been given a license to drive a car, so I'm lucky enough to be allowed to cycle around.
Yeah. Oh, that's super cool, isn't it? I think that's also another big motivation to help people ride bicycles around Australia, because there's just a lot of people who can't drive a car, whether it's because of physical reasons or even financial reasons. Not everyone can afford to drive a car, so yeah, getting to bike paths is incredibly important, especially for people like you. You know, it's the only way you can get around, isn't it? So
yeah. And another thing I'm thinking, magnetic helmet rather than clip. That
magnetic.
Good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true. It's probably quite hard for you to clip that clip in, isn't it? What's the name of that website that you're doing? What's it called again? The Down Under one?
Down underscore low underscore down under on Instagram.
I think I've got enough material to make a video. So, mate, you've been an absolute legend. Nice, dude. See you, mate.